Today we are going to solve Leetcode problem number 1051, height checker. The statement of problem is a school is trying to take an annual photo of all the students. The students are asked to stand in a single file line in a non-decreasing order by height. Let this ordering be representing by the integer array expected where expected of I is the expected height of ith student in the line. You are given an integer array heights representing the current order that the students are standing in. Each height of I is the height of ith student in the line 0 index. Return the number of indices where height of I is equal to expected height or expected I. Okay, so according to the statement, we will have an integer array, and that array will represent the height of the students, and the students are standing to click a photo. And to click a photo, the student should be stand in a non-decreasing order. It means that the student with the least height or with the smaller height should be present at the most left location, and so on. Okay, so here in this example one, we will have this integer array which is representing the height of the student. Okay, so this is the height of the student. This sequence is representing the students are standing in this sequence, and this is representing their height. But to click the photo, students should be stand in a non-decreasing order. So the most and the smaller height student should be at the most left location, and then this height will be increasing one by one. So according to this example, we can see that the students are not standing in a non-decreasing order, because we can see that here at this location where the height of the student is 4, this student should be present which have the height of 1. And at this location 3, the student should also not present at this location, because this is not in a non-decreasing order. So we have to shuffle the student to stand them in a non-decreasing order according to their height. Okay, so in the output, what we have to return as an output, we have to return the number of the shuffles we have to do to make or to stand all the students in a non-decreasing order. So here we can see that this student one is present at its right location, so we don't need to shuffle these students. This student is also present at its right location, but here this student with the height of 4 is not standing at their right position, so it means that we have to shuffle this student. So it means that we will do one shuffle. Then the student with the height of 2 is present at its right location, so we don't need to shuffle these students. But the next student with the height of 1 is not standing at its right position, so we need to shuffle this student. So it means that one shuffle will do here. And this student with the height of 3 is also not standing at the right location, so we will also do one shuffle here. So in this example, we can see that we have to do 3 shuffles. 1 plus 1, 3. So we have to do 3 shuffles to stand the students in a non-decreasing order to click a photo. So here we have to do 3 shuffles, so we will count those shuffle and we will return the number of shuffles as an output. So in this example 2, we have to shuffle all the students to make them to stand in a non-decreasing order. So here we will write here the output will be 5, because 5 shuffle will be needed to stand the student according to the order. Okay, and what are the constraints? Here constraints are the mentioned that highest dot length will be greater or equal to 1 and smaller or equal to 100. It means that the number of student could be present as an input array will be a maximum 100, and in the range of 1 to 100. And the heights of the student will be also in the range of 1 to 100. Okay, so now let's move to its solution. Its solution is very easy. Okay, so here we can see that we just have to compare in this example, we can see that this is the height, this is the height, or this is the sequence in which students are standing, and this is the expected sequence in which student should stand. Okay, so simply we can compare that where the students are not standing at the right location. So here in we can see that in the expected array and in the input array, the students standing at the zero index or zero location are like standing at the right position. So will we move to the next location and we will compare these two students. So in the expected and in the original input array, these students are also present at their right location. But when we move forward, so we can see that the student present in the expected array and the student present in the input array are not same. So we can simply compare them, and we can calculate that here we need a shuffle. So we can input or we can increment our shuffle variable. So we will move forward here. We don't need to do any shuffle here. We will compare these two numbers, and here we need one shuffle. So in this way we will do our solution. We will write our solution. So for the solution we are using Python language 3, and here simply what we will do, we will sort our heights array, because we know that by sorting the array we will get, we have this input array, but now we need this expected array, and after that we will compare that array, and where the values will not be the same, then we will increment our output variable. So we have the input array. Now we should have one more array that should be sorted. So here we can use any other number like sorted array. So any variable name we can use sorted array, and that sorted array will be equal to the heights array. So here in this way we are creating another array, sorting array, which have the same elements and same length as our input array heights. So here what is the reason to use this? Because we want to make another copy of the heights array. So if we will not use this, for example, if we will write in this way, then these two arrays will be saved in the same location in the memory. So if we will do any changes with any of the array, that changes will automatically apply to the other array. But we want separate copies of these two array, because we want to sort one array and we want to put this array as original. So here we will write this, and this will make the copy of this height input array, and the copy of the input array is named as sorted array. Okay, so after that we will sort our array. We can sort the sorted array or height array, any array. So here I am sorting this sort array, because I need this array, this expected array. So to get this expected array, we have to sort the array. Okay, so here now we get the sorted array. We have both arrays. The sorted one in this location, this is the original array which is named as heights, and this is the expected array or sorted array which is named as sorted array. Okay, so we have now both these type of arrays. Now what we have to do is we have to compare their items one by one. Like we have to compare the value present at zero index of the input array with the value present at the zero index of this sorted array. So it means that we have to traverse the whole array one by one. So to traverse the whole array one by one, we will use loops. So here I am using loop, for loop, and in the for loop I also required the index, and also required the value present in the array. Okay, so here this enumerate, I am using this enumerate method. This method will get the value as well as the index associated with that value. Okay, so here I am traversing this height array, which is the input array. So here in this loop will iterate till the length of this height input array, and one by one in this index variable, the index of the value will be saved, and here with this val variable is representing the value. So at first iteration here the index value will be 0 and the value present in this height array will be 1 if we are considering this example. So in the next iteration this index value will become 1 and this val value become 1 because the value present at the one index is 1. Okay, so this array will traverse till the last index of the array. Now what we have to do is we have to compare the values of this heights array with this expected array. So we know that we are getting the value of the heights array in this value variable. So here we will make a condition that if the value present, if the value present in this height array is not equal to the value present at the expected array, then what we have to do is we have to increment our shuffle variable. So here we are comparing the values present at the same index. So here it will compare that the value present at the 0 index is equal to the value present at the 0 index of the sorted array is equal or not. So if the value is not equal, then what it will do, it will simply increment our shuffle variable by 1. Okay, so here we will also initialize our shuffle variable with 0. So it will compare these two values. If these two values are same, then it will, this if condition will not true and it will move to the next index. Then it will compare the values of the next index, and if these values are same, then this condition will not true and the shuffle variable will not be incremented and it will move to the next location of the array, input array, and it will compare the value present at the input array with the value present at the this sorted array. And if the value is different, like we can see that at the two index the values are different, so this if condition will be become true and the our shuffle variable will be incremented by 1. So after traversing the whole array we will return this shuffle variable. Okay, so now we will run this and we will check that if the solution is running fine or not. Okay, so the in this test cases we can see that this is the output generated by our solution, and this is the output that is expected. So both outputs are same. In the case 2 output, both outputs are same. So now we will try to submit this and we will check that if our solution is running on all the test cases or not. Okay, so here our solution is running fine. So that's it for today. I hope you like my video. So please subscribe to my channel, and we will meet in the next video. Goodbye.